Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining our lower division math or chemistry abroad info session. My name is Ana Arellano, and I am an advisor at the UCLA International Education Office. So today we will briefly touch upon COVID-19 and study abroad. We hope you had a chance to view our Study Abroad 101 webinar, but we will be presenting some refreshers. We will go over what the organic chemistry and math abroad programs are, as well as what to expect from these programs, the locations, and the study centers there. We will go over the curriculum. Finally, we will dive into the cost and funding for these programs and provide you with the next steps to apply if we did catch your attention for these programs, and we will end with the Q&A session. So study abroad and COVID-19. For today's session, we simply want to highlight that after an 18-month break, we are now having our fall 2021 study abroad programs in person, and we expect our following programs to be in person as well. If you're interested in knowing more about the safety precautions that the UC system is taking, we encourage you to check out our 15-minute presentation, and that's on our Glow page, and this just addresses the topic a little bit more about the precautions and the limitations on COVID-19. Lastly, if you do need to renew or apply for your passport, we would encourage you to start that sooner than later. So the State Department does have a backlog of applications and is typically taking within 4 to 6 months. So that's quite a backlog. So if you do need to renew or apply, we encourage that you begin that process as soon as possible. So just some quick Study Abroad 101 refreshers. In our 101 webinar, we cover topics at like the different topics we offer at the IEO, how credits transfer to UCLA, the cost of these programs, and available fundings, among other general topics. This session will highlight 2 specific programs, and we will conclude with the Q&A. If you did miss the 101 webinar, please look over that. It's on our IEO Glow website. But here are just a few refreshers and key points. First and foremost, UCLA students can experience many types of study abroad opportunities. There is not just one type of study abroad and not one set type for every student as well. We offer different programs, for example, university immersion, which is the traditional exchange student model where you enroll at a local university with your local professors and you're with local students. We offer UCLA faculty-led programs, which are short-term programs. They're led by UCLA professors over the summer. And we also offer non-traditional opportunities where you can intern or research for academic credits. These are just a few, but there are a dozen of other types of study abroad opportunities. We also like to highlight one of our new resources on our IEO webpage that is meant to help you choose your program. It presents a summary of our program options and a series of questions meant for you to consider based on your study abroad goals. So for example, are your study abroad goals looking into programs that satisfy degree requirements? Is it just going abroad to Chile? Are you interested in professional development, or are housing options important to you? So these are the type of questions that we ask you in this resource, and we recommend this if you're looking into more than one program and you're trying to assess which program may be a better fit for you. If you are interested in studying abroad, you should plan ahead and begin applying 6 to 9 months prior to your intended departure. Generally, for most of our programs, as long as you meet the eligibility requirements and submit your application on time, you should be going abroad on that program. We do, however, have few programs that are limited space, and we would encourage applying sooner than later. If you are interested in going abroad for our summer or fall 2022 programs, most of our applications are now open, and you can view those deadlines at ieo.ucla.edu/calendar/deadlines. Now, what is Math Abroad? So the University of California Education Abroad Program, or otherwise known as UCEAP, they're offering a 6-week program from mid-June to late July at the Accent Rome Study Center in Italy. This program's official name is Linear Algebra Abroad. On this program, students will enroll in 2 classes, so linear algebra and an elective course. The linear algebra course will be 6 weeks and students will earn 5 units. For the elective course, students will have the option to select from one course. So that can be either Ancient Roman Civilization, the City and Culture of Rome, or Italy, Territory, Food, and Anthropology. For either one of these courses, it would be 6 weeks taken concurrently with the linear algebra course, and you would receive 5 units for that elective course. The UCLA Math Department has approved the curriculum of this program to satisfy UCLA's Math 33A. While this course has been pre-approved, the Math Department would like to note that this course will be missing review of Chapter 7 that is normally taught at UCLA, and this will mostly affect students pursuing a physical science degree. But I'd like to reiterate that it has been pre-approved to satisfy UCLA Math 33A. The UCLA College has approved the Ancient Roman Civilization course to satisfy the Historical Analysis GE, and has also approved the Territory, Food, and Anthropology course to satisfy the Social Analysis GE. The School of Engineering has approved the Ancient Roman Civilization course to satisfy either the Historical or Social Analysis GE. So in summary, on this program, students will earn a total of 10 UC units. All coursework, grades, and units will automatically transfer to your UCLA record. Because all this coursework would be transferred to your UCLA GPA and UCLA transcript, there will be no available transcript from Accent Center in Rome. Everything will be in your UCLA record. While these courses have been pre-approved to satisfy UCLA degree requirements, there is one extra step that is needed. Once you receive your grades and they appear on your UCLA record, you must speak with your UCLA major advisor and just simply let them know that you have completed this program and have them manually enter those courses to satisfy those requirements. For students in the college, if you're interested in satisfying the GE, you still must submit a petition. So what is the Organic Chemistry Abroad program? So UCEAP also offers an 8-week organic chemistry program from mid-June to mid-August in Dublin at University College Dublin. On this program, students can satisfy UCLA's Chemistry 30A, Chemistry 30AL, Chemistry 30B, and Chemistry 30BL. Perhaps you may not require all these courses, but the chemistry department has approved this program to satisfy these 2 courses and these 2 labs. The official name of this program is under Dublin Science and Engineering. More specifically, it is the Organic Chemistry package under Dublin Science and Engineering. On this program, students will enroll in 2 courses, so Organic Chemistry 1 for the first 4 weeks and earn a total of 6 units. For the final 4 weeks, students will enroll in Organic Chemistry 2 and earn 6 units. So in total, you will receive 12 UC quota units. And once again, all coursework, grades, and units will automatically transfer to your UCLA record, and there will be no transcript from University College Dublin. It would be automatically on your UCLA transcript. So similarly to Math in Rome, an additional step is required once all those courses appear on your UCLA record, and that's speaking with your major advisor, letting them know you participated on this program and have them manually enter those requirements or satisfy those requirements. Now let's dive in just a little bit more into the Math in Rome program and what you can expect at that location. So students will be attending the Accent Study Center in Rome. This study center, it's located in the very heart of the city of Rome, and it provides students with all the resources they need while they are abroad. That includes more information on your program, or if you need any kind of travel advice. The city of Rome is quite honestly a living museum. During your stay, you can visit the Colosseum, or you can toss a coin at the Trevi Fountain pictured on screen. On this program, students will share a bedroom and a bathroom. You'll be in a typical dorm setting and experience. The commute to the study center to take your classes is roughly 45 to 60 minutes away from the housing. Additionally, there is no meal plan available on this program, and students are available for their own meals during their stay. So Organic Chemistry Abroad, what can we expect from Dublin and University College Dublin? So UCD, or University College Dublin in Ireland, is a modern university. It feels like the modern sections of UCLA. So think of South Campus or the Sunset Village. Is roughly a 25-minute away from the city center in itself. In Dublin, you can feel welcome. You can expect a student-friendly atmosphere. In the city itself, you can visit the Stone of Destiny, the Dublin Castle, or you can travel to visit the famous Cliffs of Moher. In housing, students will have a room to themselves in a 4-bedroom and 2-bathroom suite. You will have a shared kitchen and a shared dining area, and housing is approximately a 5-minute walk to class. Students can expect to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner provided Monday through Friday, and during the weekend, students are responsible for their own meals. So in the Math and Row program, classes will be expected to be Monday through Thursday. There will be some activities on Friday as well as during the weekends. There is a strict attendance policy, so make sure you are willing to attend all classes and any activities outside of that as well that are required. You will be in classroom with other UC students and potentially a small number of non-UC students who are also attending the Accent Center in Rome. And classes are relatively small. You're being taught by local Romans and they have experience teaching UC students. So that's always a plus, a small cohort of class. We do have our syllabi available. So if you want to learn more about linear algebra, what to expect, a little bit more about the grading, we do have the hyperlinks as well as a bit.ly for easier access, as well as for the electives of ancient Rome civilization and Italy, territory, food, and anthropology. For organic chemistry abroad, you can expect 8 one-hour lectures per week. You can also expect 3 hours labs each week. Additionally, there will also be several 2-hour workshops each week as well. So it does require a substantial time commitment that includes full attendance, a lab participation, and you will also be required to study or do homework outside of classroom as well. The lecturers and teaching assistants, they're readily available to you. If you have any questions, contact them via email or outside of class hours. Once again, similar to Math in Rome, we expect a small cohort, about roughly 30 students, so small classes and friendly tutors. Syllabi for summer 2022 is not available quite yet, but once we do have that, I will go ahead and let you know. If you are interested, let me know. So program cost and funding. The total estimated cost of the Linear Algebra in Rome program is expected to be at $11,065. This cost includes all fees that the students are expected to incur while abroad. That includes a round trip airfare, tuition, housing, meals, books, and transportation. For the organic chemistry program, the total estimated cost is at $14,448. Once again, it includes all fees students are expected to incur, airfare, tuition, housing, meals, books, and transportation. If you continue to be eligible for financial aid, yes, you can use your UCLA financial aid to cover the cost of the study abroad program. There are dozens of scholarships available as well. While they don't cover the total cost of the program, they are meant to chip away at some cost. These are very robust topics, and we do have sessions for both financial aid and scholarship. This is simply a refresher from our 101, and we encourage you to check out those webinars if you are interested in learning more information about scholarships and financial aid. So steps to apply. First and foremost, we have our eligibility. So if you are interested in a linear algebra in Rome, to qualify, you must have either sophomore, junior, or senior class standing. You must have a minimum GPA of a 2.0, and we would require to the completion of Math 3B, 31B, or 32A, and that's with the grade of a C- or better. We take any equivalents of DARS if you have already satisfied those with AP credits or community college courses as well. And these are the same requirements that UCLA requires to be enrolled in Math 33A at UCLA. For our organic chemistry program, you must have sophomore, junior, or senior class standing with a cumulative 2.85 UC GPA. You would be required to have successfully completed Math 31A and 31B, and also Chemistry 20A and 20B. Once again, if you have any equivalents in DARS, AP credit, community college, having met these requirements in any form, we would accept that as well. So just making sure you have completed this, and these are the same requirements that UCLA requires to enroll in Chemistry 30A and 30B at UCLA. So to submit your application, you would create an account on the UCEAP portal. That would be at my.uceap.universityofcalifornia.edu. You would create your profile and begin your application. If you're interested in the Math in Rome program, the official program name will be Linear Algebra in Rome. If you're interested in our organic chemistry program, the official name of the program is Dublin Science and Engineering, more specifically the Summer Organic Chemistry program. So you will submit the UCEAP application, and you will also submit the UCLA IEO questionnaire. The IEO questionnaire can be found within the instructions and requirements of the UCEAP application. So applications are now open if you are interested in applying. The deadline to submit your application for linear algebra in Rome is February 22nd of next year. And if you're interested in the organic chemistry program, we are accepting applications until the 11th of January of next year. Now, if you have any questions, please go ahead and enter them into the Q&A chat, I will go ahead and address those. We're going to go, I believe there is one quick question that I can go ahead and address. So why does the fee for linear algebra include meals when meals are not included? That's a very great question. So the reason meals is included is that's how much UCEAP estimates that you would be paying for meals while you are abroad. Although it's not included as a meal plan, that's what they expect, the amount of groceries that you would be able to pay to be able to fund that cost for meals. So you're not paying for a meal plan, but that's the estimated cost of the total expenses for meals while you are abroad. And it's just an estimate. It can be less and it can be more. I hope that clarifies a little bit more about meals. And I would like to mention, meanwhile, if there are any other Q&As coming in, that this is the first year that we will be launching our Math in Rome program. Unfortunately, we don't have any student returnees, but hopefully next year we are able to provide that to students. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about what you can expect, a little bit more in depth that I didn't address here, please feel free to send me an email. We can either schedule an appointment or we can discuss via email a little bit more in depth of what you can expect on this program. So there is an additional question. Is the pacing of those classes much faster than the same classes at UCLA? You can expect the organic chemistry program to be more rigorous. So you are covering 2 labs and 2 courses within that 8-week structure. So it is a little bit more fast paced, and we do expect students to study both in the classroom and outside. So it can be a little bit more rigorous. For the Math in Rome program, we don't expect it to be too rigorous, but we do as well expect it to be fast paced. It's going to be a 10-week program condensed into 6 weeks. So we don't expect it to be too intense, but as well, a little rigorous on that end. Awesome. If there's no more questions, we're going to go ahead and end this session. But like I mentioned, my email address is on screen. If you have any questions, clarifications, or want to discuss a little bit more, feel free to send me an email or to our general inbox as well. We can go ahead and address those. Thank you everyone for attending our session, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.